I don't know why this changed again, but here we are, and then we go away from here. Okay, I'll be right there. Woohoo! Maybe not a bad idea to also announce that one. And I hope um, sound is coming from the right direction. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Donkey, donkey. And sound enabled. 1 hour 25 nigiri seems to be alright. Just having a bit of fun with the chat. Okay. Sure, let's see. Hey, so you could now approach this one as well. But I'm not the biggest fan of that. And if white now just plays a one space thing, then you can play a two space thing. And if white plays a two space thing, then the next move here is not that urgent. I guess O2 is not a good move here, huh? All right. Okay, he approaches. I guess I just can back off lower here. I could also kick if I wanted to, but nah. Let's just do this. Okay, he immediately attaches. That's fine. I think I'm just going to keep the corner like so. I could also play this one, and then this one, and then capture. That's a way. Again, Atari. Can you do capture? I think I feel like doing that one today. And of course, you could play E18, but then extend, and then it's just whatever. Since I don't play Hoshi, or I haven't played Hoshi in quite a while, um, I don't know when to pick which variation all that well. Okay. But I'm okay with that one simply because I just keep my corner. I'm not creating anything towards this direction. I just keep the corner. I could do that one now. Sure. And white could invade the corner, but M17 is helping to make it less efficient for white, stronger for me. Not sure how to actually attack this white group. Is it maybe J17? I know H15 is a thing, but I don't know if it's the thing with an H17 or just if there's nothing else. H17, maybe. Not a big fan of that one. Guess not really a fan of any of these invasions. Oh, this way. Okay, that way. Interesting. Hmm. Could literally play R17, and if then he extends, I could just connect. But then he could, no, yeah, then he could attach and crosscut. If instead I'll play on the outside. Hmm. And that's what I mean by, oh, I don't know these variations yet, so I don't have an insta response to this kind of setup. P17, R16, or just extend. No, it has to be some of the one of the harness, or maybe even crosscut, huh? Hmm. I'm not sure, so I'm going to pick the more solid option, I suppose, which is to not let M17 be separated. Also, nope, I need another. Just putting this ominously here. Again, useless. Okay, at least it was unexpected for him, apparently. Hmm. If he were to just extend to R17, hmm. Do I simply play R16, or is that too over-concentrated? It would then mean after white P18 and I extend, but and M17 is, hmm, kind of. Let's see if R17 and P18 and then turn and then jump. If just connect and jump. Hmm. Now, this is this the it's a run unrated game. It's a German national team game, national team qualification game. So rank has not, we are both EGF 4 to 5 downs. Incidentally, he actually is 4 down and I am 5 down, but we are pretty equally. Uh, so it was just nigiri, just like a tournament game. Just one needs to play black and the other needs to play white, regardless of strength. So he does do this one. If I do this and this, If I double Hane there, could I do that one, double Hane? Then M17 is locally in an okay spot, but globally with K16 maybe not so much. So if I extend here and we extend and extend, extend. Okay, again, P18, P18 push, extend, S14 block, push, cut is no problem then. And he still needs another move. But I also need another move. Alternatively, I could just connect at P16 and then if slide to S15. I don't really like that either. So I'll just play this one. I don't know. So I think if I think about this longer, I don't come to a significantly better conclusion anyway. Oh, and this way, yeah, this way, of course I block this. This way because I can block here. He's not alive locally yet because usually this N18 is a forcing move. If we just let's say this stone was here and we played this normal, then this is a forcing move because it threatens to descend here. And then after white blocks, you play O19 and you have the classic J shape. Of course, now I do have several cuts on the outside, but I could still sacrifice S15. R13 is a bit weirdly placed now, of course, but what you gonna do? I could spend a move here. Maybe I mean, I could also play some move here. I could be a bit more greedy and ask this question, which I'm tempted to do here. Left side is really uninteresting. Both corners are completely solid. Okay, what about the... I have N19 in center if my weaknesses on the outside are okay. But if he cuts at P16... This is a bit annoying. But it's also way too passive to just defend there. He cuts. He cuts, I jump to... I jump to N15 maybe. He could Atari. I could just play this one. That mostly defends the weakness because then I can play this Atari and then connect, and then after the turn I already have a move here. Or I could just make a base, but that is also meh. And I could play this one, but that would weaken my group further, so I don't know about that. Uh, It feels a bit passive to me, but I also tend to play too active myself, so I don't know. Play this and this one. Cost of this cut, but this cut, extend, defend. Keep here, play here, connect, And if cut, there is a really annoying cut there. That is the thing. Yeah, I'm very curious because the top right is certainly something that I can learn and then do better if that wasn't good. Okay, but now that I'm stronger here, I think I can go all the way. I can also still slide here. Maybe even do this one if I combine it with the push here and being able to cut there. And this is still possible, I think. There's also still some RG that I can probably exploit here, but it's also not that urgent. So okay, because now if he does cut this, then I can play here and then here, and if turn, there's no immediate threat against this, or rather I can. I mean, I guess this one is also center-ish. It's not 100% center, but it's also very annoying for this shape to allow me to have this one. I don't want to play it now. Um, anyway, those are weaknesses in White's position to consider. Besides that, I do have the weaknesses on the top side. I do have something like M3 is pretty big, but I think the right side is slightly bigger. And then again, the left side, I think any move on the left side is smaller than M3 or a move on the right side here. Because I do still have this cut at M15. Which I guess he could take immediately if he wanted to, but at this point I am probably going to give up L15 simply. And later I would maybe defend it more with something like L13. Now, oh wow, okay. That defensive. Here, oops. I think I'm just going to make this space. Later I can still play something like this, even something like this. I could attach here, but I think the reasonable choice here is to just even low. No, I think because high and high, I wake this high. If he wants to invade, he can still do that, but it's also a little bit dangerous with these weaknesses here. I could also play S4. I don't know about S4. If I remember correctly, then AI is not a big fan of it, but I don't want, yeah, it's only remembering and not consciously knowing and understanding. So, okay, so what else is left? Again, some top side, I think something like L13 could be worth considering as long as the push and cut is a thing. Because with L13, the push and cut becomes a lot less likely to be a success, to be a threat. But it doesn't really put pressure on white in any way. It does grow my own a little bit. But yeah. Meanwhile, if he, let's say white plays something on the left side, do I play M3 or do I play N3 on the bottom side? M3, of course, leaves more RG in the corner, but N3 is a bit more forceful. But you could answer with N2. And then I don't know if that really gained me that much. I could counter Hane, then if cut and Atari. Not like I can do that much against the corner. So maybe M3 is just a bit more peaceful, but the question is after M3, what kind of RG is there left in the corner? Let's say I play R3 as a follow-up, and white plays the Hane inside, and I extend. Then white defends in the corner. And I do have O2 because Q4 is Sente anytime. This. Hane inside. Atari capture. Oh, and then I can play actually Q5 even better. So if that hang on, which one did I do first? This one, Hane inside, I cut, here Taris, then I can do this. Hane outside, I cut, here Taris, I can Atari, and then play Q4 and then connect with P4. So yeah, R3 and S3 are not great for him. How about R3 and S4 for white? Mm, then the okay. Aha. So he does do this one. Interesting. He deems this one because I said that I am tempted to play there myself. Hmm. Hmm. But is it really bigger than I don't know. uh, he cuts now, and I ignore to play maybe the attachment at M13, and then white extends and peeps. Hmm. I also play the knight's move. Think that's okay. Schneiden? Schneiden? I don't schneide. I don't have nothing to schneid. Den Schneid abkaufen, maybe. So yeah, maybe I just do the big move here. Trust that my weakness here, I can just extend to this and then peep, connect, push and cut that way doesn't work, and push and cut this way doesn't work if I have a stone here. And again, like I said, L13 seems like a really nice move. But on the other hand, why I didn't play it myself was because if I do it first, then white can just extend on the right side, and I don't know if that is. I just feel like, or maybe yeah. My impression was that this white group is already super strong, so I'm playing only for my own group, and they maybe once again see more about that at the T minus 4. Maybe it's my aversion to just spending a defensive move where only I am weak. And I could also argue because white is so strong right next to that, that it would have been worth it to spend another move at L14, L13, I mean. But anyway, here we are now. Okay, meanwhile, let's continue to see R3, S4. I then can still extend to Q3 as a centi move, threatening to connect under essentially. And if white defends in some way on the, oh, like maybe even does P2. B2 I could just push and cut at Q4 and R4. And turn, white still has 3 liberties. I would have 4, so that's no bueno. I guess there's some kind of co. Oh, and thank you for the raid. No, wait. Yes, was it a raid? Hang on. Why is the window... Aww. I... No, what? Where is it now? Huh? I could have sworn I opened the window. Eh? Did I hide it somewhere? Okay, I'm so confused. I could have sworn I opened the activity feed earlier. Um, oh well. Anyway, Smuggler, thank you for the raid. Sheesh. Okay, I can extend to Q2, Q3, even if P3, which takes away liberty. Okay, so he just chooses to basically defend against this corner RG this way. I do wonder if because now I could, mm, now I could ask with R3 first. I think I like that because any move against Q9 is not sent by white. So because of that, if he doesn't have a follow-up there, he has to respond in the corner. And I don't think I want to play S, because if I play S4 and he just plays this one and I even play this one, I could in theory capture this one, but it also leaves so much RG here and here that I don't think it's worth it, so let's test it. So once again, if you just play something like R9, I'm very happy to play S4 and just take away the corner. And if instead he, for example, did something like S4, then I can Q3 and then I can just sacrifice R6 in a more efficient way, I guess. Okay, he chooses to play from that side. Um, if I play S4 and he cuts and I extend, what is happening then? I could extend, actually. I could extend to S3. Hmm. Interesting choice here. If I would extend to S3 and he plays S4, then I could play Q2. And if block, I could play the Atari. And then I could play. After the Atari, I could play not even the cut, just the Hane, maybe. Let's even play the cut with the Hane. And then just connect under, and then I can capture R2 in a much better way. If he descends to Q2, then I get just S4 and threaten to capture that stone, I suppose. And if he extends, I get to extend, and then I'm just alive in the corner, essentially, if I want to. Yeah, because if this and Atari, and then just Atari, I don't think I have that much here. If he connects, I can still just play here. Like if he connects at Q4, then P5 already seems a bit like, what is that stone even doing? Hmm. Ah, hang on. Did I miscalculate this? Oh. Why did I close the lid? I mean, if he blocks, the next move is clear. If he just extends, then I could choose to let the corner stay as is and live anytime with S2. And if he kills, I would get N2 in center at least. Something like that. Um, if I get T4 and T3 in center after he extends, because I kind of do, then my corner shape is not alive yet. It's a ko still, I suppose. Okay, if he blocks into Atari and he obviously connects, and I play. Okay, so he does it this way. Of course, what I could do now is I don't even play Q8 because then white might counter with R9. But I play R9 myself, and then I could just play S8 and connect under if I wanted to and save that stone. If he responds, then I can still play that in a way, or just play the Hane above first, I suppose, and then have more strength towards the center. The corner right now, if I live with S2, for example, I live with something like for 5 points. And if he kills it, um, he has something like, so it's about a 20-point corner, so not that big. I wonder if I should even answer here, actually. But I think it's big because it does protect the top right side. And it does threaten to further attack if I then live in the corner. That is the thing. So is R9 bigger than just saving the corner? I think so, because of the weaknesses. And like I said, white can kill the corner now, but it's not even that clean. Because there's still, I mean, again, at least there's M2 incentive. But there might even be some weird throw-in co RG, not really to make a co in the corner, but to maybe threaten the connection and something like that. If he plays P2 and I get T4 and he plays S6, first of all, then I could squeeze at the very least from the outside, but could I? No, I play S2, he just plays R1. So in that case, as far as I can tell, there's then no possible life in the corner. So you can kill with something like P2. Maybe even O2. Yeah, O2 also kills. N2 does not. N2 is too far. I could just answer with P2 after Q1. Anyway, Smocked, I hope you had a good stream. Are you streaming something besides just random games or training games? I mean, like some league or anything. Also, viewers, let me know if you can hear my smallest fan. Uh, if that makes by any chance any significant noise, at least. Not just a small background noise, but actually like as if a helicopter is landing in your background. Ah, I see. No fan noise. Okay, good. Then make some noise! Okay. Also, I just realized today is a very German national team day. First qualification here, and then let's say the last or second to last game probably of a German national team in soccer. Um, all right, I at least got my opponent to think their own brain. You make me bleed my own blood. Okay, in the meantime, I do wonder what the I think it's just that S8 is S8. If he ignores locally S8, I think it's just the best follow-up. The question becomes if that's the best follow-up or living in the corner, because both are pretty sizable if we consider the follow-ups, the potential ones. Especially, okay, if he extends up, Hane, connect. If he then extends, I can cut in Sente. He can extend, but he's just out. So I don't think that's a good choice. But I could Hane from here. Then he likely harness from here, but then I could connect, and then this one is still a problem almost in Sente. Huh? Also, if he does, I think S2 is the best way to kill, or maybe P2. But P2 does leave P2, okay, because if I get this, he could jump. He doesn't, okay, he could jump, he doesn't need to, but then I could wedge. Okay, let's say he plays here, I play here, he plays the jump, and I play the wedge, and I place the Atari, and place the Atari, and hang on. Place the Atari, but then still has to connect here, maybe this way. And then I can play the Atari, or play this and this. Tricky. I don't think he can jump there after playing this and jump. The jump seems too much. Okay. He does play it this way. I do wonder if that is actually a good exchange. I think I want to make this exchange because I don't want him. If I play this, then he will block and then accept the call. But if I do this first, and then he plays here, then I can play this one in Sente. He has to block. And then I kind of already saved the stone and he got the corner, but then he's already super strong here anyway. So let's ask this question once. If he blocks, I can connect. Oh, he does block. Oh, wow. Okay. Did not see that coming. Interesting. So I do get, or do I? Hang on. Do I get a corner after this? I think this is still a ko in the corner, right? With S2. Interesting. If I connect and white plays the tiger mouth. Crit bumper, that's not really a good exchange. So maybe we just leave it as RG. To play what? To play the left side after all? But the left side is kind of, I mean, it's kind of Miai for both to play there. I could go large. I could just play here and claim I can get everything here. Maybe I can ask this question once. Let me ask this question once. Seems like appropriate timing. Also, I could play this one to get a ko here. Because then if he doesn't respond, I threaten to play here. And then here I would have to, no, wait, hang on. Yeah, okay. So this is interesting actually. If I play that one and he just connects on the outside, then I do have a life with S1. So I don't even need to bank on a ko in the corner. I can bank on this ko. And if he doesn't want to accept that this coexists, if he doesn't want to coexist, because right now, actually, hang on. If he were to ignore this, I could play here. If he captures, I could play here. He can't connect because of this cut. Now the only question is which way round do I play this? Because if I play this first, this cut, and then this, that doesn't seem like a good idea. So, so the only question is, do I play this now? Because later white might have defended against that threat. And capturing t5 is not even big enough because it doesn't give me like I only have, if white captures at r2, I would only have one eye there. But if I play t2 now, it's a bad exchange towards the outside. So, hmm. Hmm. Maybe it's just not big enough to decide right now. But on the other hand, I really don't see anything besides the left side where if white plays first, I just invade, and if I play first, white just invades. So I guess it's a matter of tempo here, huh? I could play this one, and then I do threaten to play b5, and I guess I don't have a letter here yet, but there is some threat with this and the archer against this. However, if I play here and white then gets to play here anyway, and if white plays this, I get to play this, and then there is still this one anyway, I suppose. Very conflicted, but once again, this one does threaten to just capture t5 because if you play this, it's no longer a ko. And I do think getting to capture this would be pretty huge because it does destabilize this white group. Maybe I thought for too long about this, but makes sense in my head. Okay, so he do be fighting this ko. Hmm. Which I don't mind because now I can just play the big move, and now I know what to get here. Now I guess no, not necessarily 100% because now as there's still the question about the capture here. However, I could totally play this one now. And then if this one, we could play this one. So I can play this if capture, I capture. If connect, I can play this. It really depends. I don't know. I guess Q18 is actually a co-threat, now that I think about it, because then N19 is still Sente. You could, but that might be a bad exchange then. It's probably a bad exchange then, huh? Okay. But of course, again, anytime. Ooh, this attachment. Huh. This attachment, huh? What does that do? Um, I could just extend up. I could also, I mean, if I ignore and white plays d14. No, I don't like that. I don't like d14. My top left corner is alive, so this one is not forcing against this stone, but it is forcing towards the center. That is what I'm reading here. Evaluating, I guess I should say. If I now play this and then descend seems not that interesting, so I think just extending, not to keep my shape in the corner strong, but to keep the shape towards the outside strong and to not allow white to easily connect to this strength. Also, this stone does have some merit because now a move like G15 is a lot more likely to work to some extent, or maybe even something like H16. Like, this stone can help in some fights here, right? There could be some potential to flee in this direction. I was just about to say, if he does this, though, then again, it's not center against my core. He could extend in center, if that. But because I said that the best. No, I don't think, because the extend is just Gotha against the corner. So if he extends, I can just play here. I could play here, but I think just here. I could peep. Hmm. But peep is an option. But then white could Hane here. I'm not a fan of that. So let's play the counter here. Then I can still peep afterwards anyway. Also, the problem with the peep, or the disadvantage with the peep, is actually it gives white liberties. Right now, if white plays d13 and I Hane, white can. Hane. White. I was about to say there's some liberty shortage on these, but there's also liberty shortage on these. So if extend. But you can essentially see what I said. Whoever plays here first, the other was just going to invade. I am actually tempted to just extend one more time. Because if I Hane at e13, then white can cut at e14. Which is center. Unless. Hmm. Just center. Yeah, e14 is just such a vital point, and my group on the left side is it has a base. It can connect here essentially. It can even make something happen with this and squeeze and whatnot. But just extend. I keep this peep alive as an option. But then after this, and I extend I Hane, then the cut is still a thing. Then I would have to extend again, I suppose. Actually, the cut at c16. If I have the peep and white cuts there. Suppose it is not quite working, huh? Hane. Hane cut, or even Hane just extend and giving him the tiger mouth. The upside is that while he pushes in this direction, he does weaken the top side, and maybe even in some cases it activates some ways to use H16 or something, or some invasion there. Yeah, the peep at B12, I don't want to play all that early um, because it does activate the RG with C15 there and cutting me off. So right now, if for example white does C16, I could simply play B15 and stay connected there. I guess I could play actually, I could play B15 either way, huh? Interesting. Now, is that something I should defend? The turn here seems so nice to get. And if white cuts here, I can Atari here and Atari here. Hum, 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 hum. I could peep first, but that's also not amazing. But again, my corner is alive as is. Um, and white has to cut with an empty triangle too. And because of this eye shape here, he can't do this and this. My corner's alive, so it really is only about the outs. And if he can only cut and gote, then I like my turn here. And he cannot do this one. He would have to play the empty triangle. Alternatively, he could play the tiger mouth here. Yeah, and again, if he cuts here, I can counter Atari. If he connects, I connect. And if he captures, I capture, and I still have the co-connection. Or even some Atari here and then do this. If he does the Hane, then I block here. There is Archie there, huh? Still a little bit dangerous. Maybe V15 was more urgent to play. But okay, well, not sure. Right now it seems very hard to cut there. Also, if empty triangle at D12. Okay. I was about to say if empty triangle here. In fact, I don't even necessarily would need to continue attacking there, but then there's this. We could cut here first and then play all that. Or play this first, and if he plays this, I still have 3 liberties, then I could cut and then play here. Hmm. I play this. He plays the honey. I play this one. He does something here. I jump, maybe. Stands or even jumps. I could play this one first. Hmm. If you harness and then even harness again, I can push to have 4 liberties. He has 5 liberties. I could choose to just play extend to e12, let him connect. I still got a sizable corner and I got Sente. If I connect and I place the honey, I play the cut. White plays the tiger mouth. And white has 5 liberties. I could jump. I could simply jump though. So white would maybe try to play. White could maybe do something crazy and play the Atari and then the extend to f12, which is then a trap. To only have 3 liberties. So I wonder if I should play the extend or maybe d12 and then just make a tiger morph there is more solid because it does allow white to play the. I mean, white gets b12 anyway, I suppose. Honey, I guess of the honey I could not cut. But if I don't cut Atari and extend, if I get to play the Atari, then I don't think I have that. So I don't know. Mm. Oh, okay. In that case, though, I think I'm really tempted to play here. Because he can play this one. Essentially, okay, he can play this one in center. Because it threatens the cut on the outside. Now, the cut, of course, on the outside I can defend and get some more outside move. But he also gets to undercut me on the left side. So by capturing, I basically keep. He could Atari once and I extend, so then I keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Let's say 9 point on the left side, and if he does the B12, I essentially get 0 points. So it's like a 9 point reverse center move in a way. And if I'm stronger on the outside and I don't need to worry about this cut, wait, I don't need to worry because I would protect. But if there's a center 9 points, maybe with something on the outside, maybe it's like a reverse into 7 points. It does also, I can then, I don't know. Actually, interesting. If I do this one now and he ignores this, let's say I play this. He ignores this to play this, and then I cut here to actually do this. And then he cuts here. Giving up those. Not sure about that. Not sure, so let's take the solid option here. Okay. The corner. The corner is worth. If I capture, I keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so points, 5.5. And if white captures it, white gets 10 for the captured stones, E19, 11. And another 7, so 18. Okay, this one is like 23 to 24 points. And it also makes this group stronger if he captures them. Yeah. Yeah, once again, because yeah, you connected here, but also his whole group only has half an eye, so but that's kind of, I don't know if that's, I guess that's an argument for this one, because he could have played B12 in center. That makes one eye. So this one is 8 point reverse center, and it prevents an eye for white, I suppose. Is the takeaway here. Interesting, though. Now, I don't think I want to play this because this. I just block here. Ah? Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. I didn't see that one coming. It's not threatening to connect under or anything, so that's a little bit weird. I see why, because he is trying to defend against RG here. But then, okay, I capture here once now. Actually, if I protect this cut here, do I threaten to push through here? Push and cut. Atari extend, white has to react locally. If white does this, I can extend and then this. Okay, then I don't win this capture race, so I don't threaten the cut here. Sad. But I do threaten this cut. And protecting here does protect against something in this area here. On the other hand, if he plays P16, my plan was to play this one anyway, so maybe I changed my plan to play here instead. Then that should be fine too. Hmm. Play here. I capture, and if he plays here, connect, here, here, here. Hmm. Okay, I let my opponent think for this for a second. I'll be right back again. So we do play the cut now. Mhm, mhm, mhm. So do I still play this, or do I play the empty triangle here? Uh, or do I play this one first? Thing is, I don't think this here is working. Like if he plays here and I just play here, he cuts, that's fine. If he plays this, I can play Atari and even extend down and capture. And playing this Atari is actually also kind of hurting now this shape again, because now, I guess not. I could peep here now in a better way. I'm so curious about the top right, both if there's what kind of variation to play against the attachment with that double wing formation, and about the cut left behind here, exactly that one at P16. If there was like the urgency to ever defend it earlier or not. Oh, hang on. That one I just realized he does threaten. He does threaten to play expected Q14. High. Um, but I think just defending here nonetheless is okay. He can. This has the R14 follow-up, and then if this, you could just Atari, so that's no bueno. I could defend even more solid like this, because this does give the Hane here, but I do also still have this one. There is the peep here, that's a bit annoying, but I don't think he can play it immediately because I just counter here. I think his shape here is just too thin to make this like. Let's say he peeps and they connect, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 liberties. More if you consider that N19 is usually center. In this case, liberty-wise, there is still a bent 4 in the corner then. I think the Hane doesn't make a difference there. There's still a bent 4 in the corner, so it's not clean for sure. But yeah, 8 to 9 liberties on this group. If now this one, then I Hane here, I think. Then if Hane here, oh, that's a question. If I okay, I mean I expect Wyatt to play something like P13 now, and I have to escape. Then he can Hane and double Hane-ish. Though with the 2 stones here, it's not that easy either. Interesting. But yeah, because I thought that this fight is locally still fine, my intuition here was that I didn't need to defend earlier. But again, I mean, it's also, of course, inserting a bigger uncertainty here. Being said, I mean, okay, he has 2 corners. I have essentially 2 corners, like 1.5. I have the side here, I have more side here, and I have some side here, and white has some side and Komi here. That hasn't responded to this one yet, though, so if I do play this, this group is still is not that strong. And he does have to still care for this. And if I play this, white could push and cut no bueno. If I played something here first, though, can I do something more drastic against this stone? Not sure. And I do prefer this one because I want to stay closer to this white group here. Yeah, now essentially, I mean, I have, unless he can do something extremely severe on the right side now somehow, some way. Which, not even this one. This one I could even just extend. So I suspect something like R12 or 11. Uh-huh, yes. I don't think cut is good, and this one, I think this one has to be played. J1. J16. I read that it doesn't work. Black is liberty, 1 liberty short. If you just do this cut, white plays Atari from this side, you play here. White plays here, you extend down. Yeah, white plays here. You play here, here you only have 2 versus 3 liberties. However, white has to, okay, did, white has to defend from this side. White has to defend from that side. Maybe then there is some option to push here first. No, but white can just block. And the cut on the outside, push, cut. This is why I was thinking about some other way to exploit this. G15. I don't think so. You think you underestimate just how strong white is on the left side here. Yeah, that was to be expected. Um, hmm. I could maybe just. Yeah, understood. But I think it doesn't work. I have calculated this. I came to the conclusion that it doesn't work. Hmm. Okay, I could just connect here instead. Then white Atari, I just counter here. White could get this one in center then, though. That's a bit annoying. Hmm. But then I can also defend some way. And now here the advantage is that white cannot Hane. If I play this, white can Hane. Play this, attack. Oh, for sure I review later. Yes. You can ask me again that time. Maybe I'd misunderstand what you meant. Totally possible, but as far as I can read, it doesn't work. Besides getting some outside influence, then, which is not bad. I could maybe do this and then get this cut here on the outside or something, and then create something here. I do have more. I have influence in this direction. I have influence from here. White doesn't have that much in terms of this can't be called influence yet. This is I mean I can enclose this, and this is also weak. And this is obviously not strong yet. So I can totally see that I have more in this general area here. So even if it's on the board maybe equal, I do think it's fine if I don't get into trouble with any of these groups. And if I connect here, right, even just okay. Yeah, I play this. On the other hand, no, cut here. Atari, 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 and white is connected. I can't let white connect either, though. Could play this, but then this is still center, so that doesn't change anything. Yeah, if I do this, I think it's worth giving white a bit more strength. What do I have? Double honey. I play cut, and then I connect, then I'm not alive yet here. Does give white a bit of eye shape to push an Atari, but not that much either. And I think the Archie towards the outside is more important. Because white can descend then. Hmm. As long as it is like this, I can cut this and then connect. Okay, so we do this immediately. I have one eye here already, and if we push, I think I'm Gucci. Hmm. Oh, if the peep here. Okay, I think first we do keep pushing here. Oh, wait. Okay, I see an issue. He can Hane here. Interesting. Could Hane at S10. That's a bit of a nuisance. Which means I have half an eye only with that group. But it does give me this one in a bit more solid way. If this one and Hane, and then this one. I guess that's actually pretty similar. Huh. So if Hane and I play this, and white plays C and I connect, then I actually have better. Maybe then this is better after all, because after this and this and this connect, then he still owes a move here, and then I can actually counterattack this to some extent. Hmm. Tricky. But okay. The good thing though is here that if he harnesses, I can just cut. Okay, so he does this one right away. I think. Do I want to play this one? I kind of want to play this one now. Because then if he cuts, obviously I can just Atari and it's connect and die. And if I connect, did I gain much? If I do this one, I have. Uh, and he plays this one. Uh, hang on. He might still not be able to cut if he blocks. Because if he does this one, I throw in. I connect. He connects and he has one, two, three liberties. But there's the cut here. But the difference is that if I do play this one, maybe then I don't play that. Because it does give white something like L15 then in Sente. And I can still anytime play here and remove this eye this way. And if he does play some eye making move here now, then I just jump and then I let him live, and my group is probably. Okay, now I think it's worth it. Again, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I have 9 liberties. So I have no cut on this group. So with all these weak Kamas here and this group not being alive, to be fair, this group is also not 100% alive yet. Hmm. Yeah, not sure. But I do have one eye there on the right side for sure. But it's 6 in a row. I can't make any eye shape there. Hmm. How many? You could Hane and then extend. Hmm. And if he gets surrounded, I think that's no good for him. Hmm. What? Go Japan? Nobody here is because we're playing on the Japanese server? Oh, wait. Oh, Japan is playing right now, aren't they? Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did like, especially with the way Brazil played in the group stage, I didn't think that it was a clear result. I think also there's just no super clear favorite. Even in this bloated World Cup, I mean, we saw enough games where the heavy overdog couldn't win. Mm, okay, but dip, 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 dip. Kinda good, bad, okay. Complete but. Well, Brazil is known to get 7 goals, so. Uh, that will never get old. Okay, so he does play the honey there. Should I cut first? Kind of want to cut first here. But I don't know. Because there might be other ways I want to make use of all this here later. Yeah, I think I can play this. So my thinking here is that after the extend, I can extend again because the cut here, I just counter Tari. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 liberties left. And white doesn't have that much, I don't think, if I surround him. Okay, so he's doing it this way. But can I play this one? Because even if then white cuts here and then defends, I can still play the Atari here, and if he defends here, it's not even alive locally yet, and I can still, uh, if worst comes to worst, play this and capture here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liberties then. He would have something like bloop bloop, Tari bloop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe? Hmm. Alternative question. What if I now were to play M11 first, so that he can't really play M13, right? Why won't you regret if you don't try? What, referring to what? So if I play this and Atari and he extends and I then Then just play the tiger mouth here. Oh, 11. Well, if it doesn't work, I won't regret. That's why I'm thinking now. See, sometimes you think, come to a conclusion, and then you can live with your decisions. If then you still regret, that's a mental problem you have to solve. That's a different mental problem. Okay, so if I play this Atari, of course I do remove the options here, but I really don't like these options on the outside anyways. And if I get this, this, and then push, then this one, then this, or even this one, and this, throw in. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outside liberties. I think that's fine. This. If white instead, though, then plays p10. Okay, what about playing the Atari, then playing O11, and then not connecting, but actually playing P11? Is that crazy? Is that too crazy? Always assuming that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is 5 to 6 outside liberties depending. Maybe I can get more somehow with the outside pushes. And then if I connect, and white then connects at N14, I push in, that's center essentially, threatening to play O14, which then removes all the I shape, which then clearly white has less liberties. Dirt, white can play here. So this. White plays here, you play here. White hasn't cut yet. And you haven't played this one yet. So I think that works. No guts, no glory. My opponent says in chat, oof. That was unexpected. Pretty sure Atari is wrong. You have a lot of strong opinions. Yes. There's such a thing as thinking before you type. Highly recommend it. And also that's true. Yeah, it is a qualification match. Not that I ever take advice from chat because chat is batshit crazy. But anyway, I will get some cooler water than this, because that's getting very warm. Certainly not out of water. And yeah, I always forget that that's a thing that you shouldn't commentate because I don't really take it all that seriously. But yeah, again, good, good pointing that out. Hmm. He does cut. Okay, he cuts immediately. Now, actually, for a second there, I'm wondering if I should actually just connect here. Because if this one, I'm stronger towards the outside. But this one is stronger towards this. Hmm. Maybe in that case it was better not to exchange M11 if I'm going to connect anyway. Then I should have just played the double honey anyway. But oh well, here we are now. Um, yeah, I think connect to take away one more liberty. This, this. I said I had five outside. The shared liberties do belong more to white, I suppose, then. Hmm. Yeah, I think then this exchange was no good because it did give me less options towards this. Okay, he does this now. Again, okay, I have five liberties. He has. I push in at Sente, because otherwise the follow-up is Sente. So then he has one, two, three. But kind of with the ko, it's not that many. Not that many. Yeah, I think I push first. Or do I? Is it urgent to play that one? Because otherwise, what does he do? He plays it himself? Okay, then I just I guess throw in at p15 anyway. Okay, what about, okay, so if I cut now, if I cut at q12, and then he extends and I extend, and he extends again and I extend, then you could squeeze and squeeze, and then have it escape. So I think I want to cut, but then play p11, then he has to capture. Then I push in, then he blocks. Then I throw in at p15, or maybe I don't. I don't think I can gain any liberty with something like L17 plus K18, because I'm removing my own liberty in the attempt to gain a liberty. Once again, I think I'm left with 5 liberties. I don't know if there was ever a chance to play N19 earlier, but okay, let's do this. White captures, I push in. White captures, I push in. White blocks. Then white has 1, 2, 3. There is something to be said about N16 if I capture. It's not that way. The other question is, do I even need to do I even need to play this one? Can I play this one? So he has then 3 liberties there. If instead I played this one and he just connects, yes, it doesn't change much. If we play this, it doesn't change much. I have 1, 2 liberties here. After this, I still have 1, 2. So mm. Just want this for RG first, I suppose. Maybe for... Can I get better coefficients this way? You could play this way. Then I push and cut here. Play this and this. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I just capture here. Do I do this one now? He could play here, just extend. He could jump here. I can just extend, right? Because there's still this one left. He connects, he has one. Here, if he connects, he has 5-ish liberties. I could still also go from this direction then. Actually, that is an option. Totally an option. If I throw in first, is that wise to throw in first? If I do this and he just connects. While if I throw in and we do this, then it doesn't, that's not even a core. If he takes, then it's not an I, and then it's not necessarily I versus no I. And then this liberty here actually matters with that I can get with this, because he couldn't approach from here and he couldn't approach from here then. Or it would leave a liberty less for him. And if he does this and then connects, then I can play the Atari and then I have 5 liberties versus more here. And then I can do this one and this one and this one in a much better way. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Oh, I say I play this one eventually first. Let's say I have this exchange, then this one, this one, this one, this one. And then if he ever plays this, I can play this. I don't know if that was maybe even possible without a co, but oh well. Not enough time to fully calculate this, unfortunately. Or maybe, I mean, for a better player, there's enough time. Because I think in any way it's going to be some kind of co anyway, so maybe I can bait him to play a worse version. Hello, Atari. You came at the right timing, maybe? Things are heating up, and not outside. Things are Canadian time, yes. Just because Canada won yesterday, we don't have to play Canadian time cards. Speaking of World Cup, how is it going? How is Japan against Brazil going? Nice. Still Japan leading. If they can't win in Go, then maybe in the World Cup. No, just kidding. The good thing is because I only also have a lot of liberties here, he can't even play like a move like R10 in center. Because if he does, I just play here, and if he descends, I just descend, and even if he separates me in center, I still have 5 liberties here. And if the 5 liberties here weren't enough, then the 5 liberties here are certainly not enough. And he still hasn't responded to this, so I would still have another liberty here, I guess. So. Maybe now this exchange was actually good for this outside. I don't know. France gonna roll everyone. I think so too. That's why I said Germany has at most two more games this World Cup because they have if they ever even win this even against Paraguay, which it's not a given, then France is going to be yeah. On the other hand, not always do teams that look clean take the title. And sometimes the ones that had hardship before are maybe mentally more prepared for resistance. La résistance. Hmm. So yeah. One thing I don't like, especially, well, I guess that's not a sole problem of Canadian, but in Canadian it can be even more extreme. Everything can be more extreme. Um, it's just in general that when the opponent is has more time, like has still main time, you are sitting there and you have to be on high alert the whole time. Um, Meanwhile, I should probably calculate a little bit. Let's say he does capture, and then I do think I play Q12, and obviously he pushes, and then I play P11, and then I play the Ataris from the outside, and then it's some kind of call. If he doesn't respond locally, if he plays P10, once again, I play. Play O10 first to gain that liberty. Can you do something crazy like Q11 here? I guess Q11 I just play P11 maybe? Or I push in once at P12. And then I could play P11 anyway. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really make a big difference in that kind of sense. If I play this, and he plays this, and I play this, and he captures, and I play this, and he just connects, and I play this, then he plays here, I capture, he plays here. Oh, okay. I think I connect here. Yeah, and then I can play this as a co-threat, I suppose. I could play here. Hang on a second. I play here. You were sure? For whom? You mean I didn't need the co? Or and now I don't need to necessarily do anything here because if he I can play this Atari, but if he plays here, I guess I play this Atari and then recapture. Hmm. But do I mean, okay. I could now just extend here actually, because that threatens to kill the corner. And does he have anything that is a big enough co-threat then? Huh. No, but this does threaten to just win the core, because if I just connect, he has to take away a liberty first. So this is already a direct core, because he has to take away liberty. No, he hasn't. If he just takes away liberty, I capture this core, I suppose. And then it's like a not even direct core. Yeah, I'm not sure. But maybe the best way here was actually to just Tenuki. Because he couldn't, like, yeah. Yeah. Let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Where? 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 6. Okay, it's something like, what did I say, 55 or so points. Plus, I guess the weakness here, which is only a minor weakness, would be defended, I suppose. But yeah, so this 55 points then. And if white wants to win it, let's say I extend and I replay the Atari if white wants to win it. Then white has to spend an approach move and this. And if only I knew how to calculate the value of approach moves. 10 seconds is not too bad. I've been at like 2 to 3 seconds before. Okay. I think I need to respond to that one all the time. And I'm pretty strong here, so the fight here should be fine. Okay, let's just take the profit here. This finishes the call, by the way. Because now if he captures, I can just connect and then attire from this side, no matter, because I have 3 liberties here. And I can actually play this extend here incentive, threatening to kill the corner. Can I? If you place this, then this, connect, this. I guess I don't quite threaten to kill the corner because of my liberty. No, wait, hang on. I do threaten because I have this extra liberty. It could respond in another way, but I do have the extra liberty and I threaten to kill the corner. So that's nice to have. And in the meantime, what all white got was to destroy this area here. All white got was this shirt. And an equal-ish fight here. Oh, okay. This way? No, we don't. We don't. Because I'm really strong here now, I think this is just territory. I don't need to respond here. We can continue the fight now here. Uh, okay. Maybe then I extend here. Next. And now I should be strong enough here now. I mean, that this is captured. I don't have any weaknesses here, right? This is just super solid. And in the meantime, there's also the fact that he hasn't protected against this yet. So there's also this one, which is very annoying for him. Which doesn't make that makes this group not 100% settled either. He did get a bit of profit here, but I don't think it's quite worth as much as that way. I'm happy to connect and not worry about this cut anymore. And then if he does something this, I just do something like this. Or I could maybe even cut. No, but he should be stronger, even though I'm really strong here. This way. I think attach. Just attach. 11 moves in 110 seconds, so still at the 10-second mark. And yeah, as long as I'm super alive with this group, because, I mean, what is he going to do? He could jump, but he can't really. He could push in, but that doesn't really do anything. And I also have some outside here. I can counter this still. Unless my judgment of this position is completely off, this should be good for me. Because he didn't really gain much from this fight, right? He only lost this. Essentially, before I had a weakness, and the weakness he exploited to get this. And he still has a weak group in the center, kind of. Or at least a weakness here. With this cut, I can probably counterfight to get more strength here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even if he captures the, let's say he captures the corner, then he has 1, 2, 3. But okay, let's not count it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 15, 18. He has barely 40 points with Komi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have that much more, I suppose. You know, I have 40 with this and this already. You'll just jump. I have 40 with this and this already. I have probably more likely this 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I have the 8 here. And then there's still the ko here. Okay, if he does get this though, he does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 15 or so more. Then he would have 55. Where's my 1, 2, 3, 4? Where's my 10? Okay, we do be wedging. It just gives me a little bit more time. And of course, with Co's on the board, the time you can basically half the time. Because now I basically have a minute for 3 moves. Don't know if I want to use this as a threat. But I could peep here as a threat. I can also push in here as a threat. Or maybe play, if I push in and he blocks, then he does get this one. Pushes here. Then okay, that is unfortunately not another threat. Maybe, is it enough to just play? I mean, I could just play some. A peep here. Actually, can I wedge here? No, that's probably too much, eh? But I could play this one, and if he descends, then there's the wedge here. Oh, okay, he just lets me live, unless I'm missing something here. No more co, sedge. But at least that means that I corner belongs to me. That's not the 15 or so points that I counted for him, and a couple. Essentially, okay, you could this Atari, this connect. It's 2 points for me. Yeah, 2 points for me. He should Atari and then connect. Okay. Is there something? If he plays here, I play here. If he plays here, I play here. So I'm connected here, right? I'm not missing anything there. Could peep here, then peep here, then Atari here, but then I can just play this one. I don't think that is working. So he did gain a few points here, though. This Hane here is not that huge unless I'm missing RG here. Here Hane is and connects. Then he plays something like this and this and this and this. But yeah, I still have this liberty here. Okay, I can play this one first. Okay. And I maybe just descend here to make some, because this descent is threatening to connect under and make more points. It's quite a big move too. Okay, last stone. Yeah, not sure. I mean, maybe the way is to play. No, I don't know. You could descend. Peep. Let's calculate this. Okay. Here. Okay, now I have time again. Maybe I can play this one as a defensive move. Then if he plays this one, I connect, he plays this one, and I just block. Hmm. Actually, this is a pretty big move to be played as well. Because it does give me this Atari, and then this cut here is a problem. A little bit, maybe. Cut, extend. Atari. No, there's just some squeeze. Okay, never mind. Okay, once again, 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it has something like 60 points. But I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it's reasonably close, unfortunately. But okay, this connection under. Maybe also this turn here. Do I want that anytime soon? It's a pretty sizable follow-up. I could also, I mean, this one is basically a double center now. Because if he plays it, I have to. I guess I don't have to react, but it would be pretty big for me to capture these and essentially center. It's like he expected. Then I can place some move here, or I could again turn here. And the follow up big enough? This one does threaten the monkey jump. Maybe it's best to actually play something along those lines first. Jump or diagonal? The jump has more power towards the center, but then maybe I prefer this jump. Because then, with this jump, I can actually threaten to jump all the way here. Mostly. Hmm. Okay, I think it's close, but I have the end game advantage playing the first move, essentially. Is this big enough to even threaten that, though? Because if I play this, well, I could just defend here. If I play this, it's a bit harder to defend. I could jump all the way here. I could jump all the way here. Hmm. Is the center really that urgent? And push in. So gets the peep. Tricky, very, very hard to evaluate. If I jump here and then just this and I push and push, I can cut and cut and still create some RG here, I suppose. So what's bigger, the follow-up here or the follow-up here, or not neither of the two? Maybe even something like this. Then this comes with Atari. Mm-hmm. It got a bit much here for my liking. But okay, what you gonna do? Can I actually even play this one? Because that okay, if I play this one and then we play this one, I could cut here. Hmm. Cut this. The cut doesn't do much. Maybe this was too soft to this area I needed to play here immediately. Eh. Oh well, what you gonna do? Yeah, I know. How can I do something crazy here with it? No, I think there's too much. If I push down here, hang on a second. If I push down here, might place this and then cuts, and I play the Atari. And then I descend. That seems a bit much. There's this cut, this descend. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. But he can also play this with Atari. I think it's too much to do that. Unfortunate. Can I play this one as a forcing move? Or, I mean, is this one later forceful enough? Who knows? This creates a really big follow-up move, though. It only has about 60, so um, I now have Atari from this side. I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh, okay, but I didn't count any points for me here yet from this follow-up, potentially. This clamp, and then extend, and then cut. Okay, sure. That's his ride. I could, no, I think maybe something here. Yeah, he peeps now. He plays all the kind of peeps. Okay. But this one is humongous, no? It's like, okay, this is 8 points, I suppose. Maybe a defensive move here is actually worth a damn. That is quite big to be able to reduce. And now, okay, this one. I mean, okay, this. Aha. Am I missing something here? That's strange, isn't it? Okay, he blocks there, which is nice because then I get to connect under anytime I want. Um, defending here. This is so big though. This is actually, yeah, this is 8 points for sure, maybe more with some RG in the corner. Well, I didn't even connect here yet. I wonder how much is this worth compared to the defensive move here? Also, I still have some potential to make points here, which I didn't count for me, while I did count everything for white here. Is the peep here a worthwhile? And can I play this one, then this one, this one, this one, this one, double Atari. Okay, so I can play this one. If I should is a different question, but I can. Then if he blocks here, I could even extend here and create something here. I think I see this and this kind of as me. If he plays something here, when I'm connected here and solitaire, I can connect under here. Otherwise, I can do that. He can just send here. This is a senti move, but I guess I just play here anyway, and he can play this one in senti anyway. Oh, he's now also in a little bit of time pressure. Okay, so that's why he defends there. Let's quickly do the obvious choices. Maybe I can do this one and then ask this question next. Um, let's turn here. I need to make moves. Again, I have 10 seconds per move. Oh no. I totally forgot about that one. Stupid internet. Gave me panic. I connect this. This one. Bald. If I lose because of this one, but at least I think there is some extension. If I extend and he extends and I cut here. Hmm. Actually, there is some RG there. Can I do this one? Oh, come on. My connection is. If I lose this on time, I'm going to be so mad. This. This extends. This. This. Guess there's nothing there, huh? Maybe I can do something here. This one, a cut, and then if he doesn't break, I have this one. He breaks this way, and play this way. Cut first, then play this way, and this way, and this way, and still get something here. Not getting this one and playing this one. Maybe this turn is worth something. But at least now this one is no longer something, I suppose. So this is actually worth quite a bit because it removes. It does give me something here. Oh, I can push in here though now, and then push in here. I guess he doesn't have to capture this, connect this one, but it would not be small to get this one and then this one, I suppose. Let's not lose on time. Yeah, he got that one too, but oh well. Yeah, that was silly and useless and everything. Hmm. Put honey here, that is not small. Is this doing anything? Atari here, or the Atari here, then this one, then play this and then this one. HANA Connect could be something here. Anything here could be something. This is not really anything. This I don't think is anything significant. This one again is. But yeah, Atari here, connect. Even if I do this and this one, and plays Atari, and then this one, we can just play Atari, so there's nothing there. So this might have been a losing move if the game is that close. But okay. Yeah, I could play that one. I put that. He could, okay, if I play this, he could still peep here. And if I have to connect, he can Atari and do something here, maybe. And also, it's really only worth a few points that you can Atari and then play here. Maybe this one after all, and then pushing in is worth something. I keep a few points here. Are we really already at that stage of the game? I guess so. Hana here. I guess, okay, maybe if I do that one, or maybe the Hana actually. Ask the Hane first. Then I can choose the appropriate move here, I suppose. So the next 12, 64. I count 14 for me. At 68. So I think I'm leading by a little bit. Like 5 to 6 points. If I haven't completely butchered something somewhere in the counting. And I think this is the best way to play this. He can clamp here though. And I think he will, yes. And then I'm not sure which way is best. Yeah, not sure, not sure, not sure. He will just extend back. Connecting here. It's not worth any points. Push connect here. Some kind of co-archie maybe still in the corner here. Not sure. Maybe the descent here is actually worth something because he could connect. He could Hane and connect in center here. I only have 2 points. Well, if I descend, he can capture this one. Then I have 3 points. Well, okay, before I had 2. Now there's 3, but white has this one. Oh, so it's just a 1 point, but also white doesn't get this and then this. Maybe actually I could. Okay, I couldn't just play this one, huh? That just removes the eye space there. Oh, that's actually surprising. Is he thinking that a game is that good for him, or is he worried? In any case, since this doesn't really, this doesn't give white any additional thing, I think this is just a 3 point move. 2 and something. Okay, let me recount. We both have captured same, so we don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with Komi, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 or so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 13, 14, 15, 18, 20, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can just play this now and save this. Did I miscount for myself somehow? Or did I again not count points somewhere else? I don't know. This is. That's a bit surprising. That allows me some kind of co-RG here. Oof, I think I'm actually not winning. I think I'm losing by a little bit now instead. hmm Um, it's so annoying. Because it's basically sen. Hang on, is it? Can he do this? Can he actually do this? I play this, he cuts, I play this. He plays the Atari and then connects, huh? Yeah, I probably needed to defend here instead. That was just bigger. Oh, okay. He doesn't. Okay, I mean it's the same thing, I suppose. Huh? No, not quite. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think this legit lost me the game because if I capture here, I think I'm winning. That's what's so maddening about this. Because I. Some, yeah. This one is actually worth because now then it would remove that as a third point move. And then that. Another 1/3. It's like a, okay, maybe it's like a 1 point center-ish. Why did I count that it's so much like several points better for me? What did I count there? Maybe I did think, okay, I have something that I can get here still. Yeah, I suppose that was always. This way I do have 3 points, so okay. Is this a move? Well, for sure, I mean, I do want to play this one. Oh. Yeah, that is also very big. Any way to make this archer here work? We really need to play here instead, yes, okay. Well, okay, yeah, that was sent. And you play this one. Okay, he does just defend. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. That would be like a 2-point center move for him. He does still have this one, which is now a 1-point center because the well, I guess okay, this one is a 1.5-point move, I suppose. Because this one, yes. Why do I always have a different count? My counting sucks. Okay, if he does this, let's say he does Q15, and then I connect, then he can play outside 4C. Actually, it might be worthwhile to capture these stones now, because right now white can get. If white captures and I have to connect, and white plays M19, and I play the Atari, then white gets M19 and M18 in center. Well, if I play, so he gets 1 point. But if I play so this basically creates another 2-point move, is what I'm reading. And it makes this one not as problematic. Because we have a 2-point move here. Then if he plays this, I have another 2-point move here. And then we have this one still. Oh, actually, there is. If I play this one, then this one. So no, this is not a point. If I play here, if I play here, then there's the Atari and Atari here. So he can't even push in here because then I get this one in center. Or he would have to push in and then play this one. So that's nice. I have a 2-point, 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 1 point. 1 point. So we have 3 2-point moves, 2 1-point moves, this one. Oh, I need to. Okay, this one is also still a move here. So this one is actually worth something. Damn it. Oh well. Then we have this 1-point move here, and we have this 1-point. I mean, now this is reverse center. I don't think he should play this and then ignore this. And now I think he should play here. I don't think I have anything inside other than that. If he just plays, I mean, okay, if he plays a 2-point move, I get this. Then I play a 2-point move. Then he plays a 2-point move, but then I get the next 1-point move. Then we still have this one. But this one, if he connects and I blend it, just creates like a kind of move. Oh, okay, so this way, sure. That's also an option. Now this is only a 2-point move though. Now this is only a 1-point move. Oh, I don't know. Let's just play the 2-point moves here. Is this one threatening anything in the corner that is... No, I think it's just this. No, just 2 points. This is... Essentially, you can play this, and then either connection is Miai, essentially. And we have this 1 point move, this 1 point move, and this 1 point move. And then I guess we have still a ko. So which one creates, which one is best for against ko-threads? Maybe this one. It does allow him one ko-thread here. Actually, no, because of this, there's... Okay, it doesn't matter, I think. Because of this, I also think this... actually, actually, this one... No, because this is never an Atari, huh? All right. And I have to play this because if he plays here and then plays this and this, and it's an Atari on these stones. Maybe this one is actually better because, well, this one, I still have this one. And I can still threaten this. Katia is really just not doing anything, I don't think. Yeah, it looks like there's just no Archie there. And again, if he gets to play this, then I don't have this point. If I play this, I have that point, so that's 1 point. Although, actually, okay, there's a ko here, there's a ko here, and there's going to be a ko here, so there's 3 kos. So it does kind of matter. He plays here, I play the 1 point move here. He connects, okay, he connects this ko, I connect this ko, he pushes in, or he plays this one, sure. He could push in here as a reverse center kind of deal. Yeah, you can push in here still. Ah. Then I should have played here. Yes, I lose a point there. I guess okay, he gains, I would have played this one next, I guess. But he does gain more co-threads this way, I suppose. Maybe this one. This one is probably better. In terms of co-threads, right? I don't know. Is it? Maybe because if he now does this and I play here, and if he does this, he can't play here. Right, if he pushes in, just to make sure again, I only have that one liberty. He plays here, I play Atari. Oh, okay, that's also an option, I suppose. That gives... I guess that doesn't really give less co-threads anyway. None of these codes really give less co-threads. I guess this one, actually winning this co would give me more co-threads. So that's good. Okay. He's saying he doesn't need the co, he's already winning. Maybe fair enough. I don't think there's anything inside here, right? If he plays this, I just play this. If he plays this, I just play this. There's nothing here, there's nothing here. Because I have this extra inside liberty here, so that doesn't do anything. All right. Tournament game style. Oh boy. Did I comment cut in early game? What? What do you mean? The game is literally just over. I know what you meant. Like the game has not ended. I didn't have time to review it yet. Yeah, 4.5. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Man. Not really close. 4.5 is not really close. That's pretty. Actually, that's not as close as I thought it was. I thought it was much closer. I must have played horrible endgame here. My opponent was almost resigning after this top right, but yeah. Time trouble, endgame. There's a reason I have this summer challenge that I am going to announce soon. T-4. But yeah, it was so. I don't know. Missing E15. Yeah, maybe. 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 Also, maybe here I would just, yeah. Hmm. Uh, I really thought I had him, but Yeah, horrible endgame and just time trouble in general. Made me play a bit too safe, I think, before endgame started, and then it was closer than it needed to be. Like, yeah, like I know that the finishing the core is most likely not the best, but I also thought it was not that close that if I win that and but essentially I didn't think I guess okay, I guess I had also lost the bottom side, not just the left side, huh? So but I also thought if I respond that he just gets an infinite amount of co-threads. But then again he has to approach again this co and then he can't even win it with the next move, so Hmm. I just didn't want him to have created co-threads, so that's always the issue there. Where the fuck is the game? Where does the game save to? I literally just say, where is it? Uh, huh? Oh, because it's not saved as SGF. I hate it. Jesus. On incompetent server. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Apparently, I says I was 10 points ahead. Which makes sense. It did feel really good for me, but I have usually I actually my endgame has improved enough that even against strong opponents I do catch up in endgame more than I lose. But my opponent happens to be a good endgame player, particularly. So there's that. Hmm. Yeah, I mean the top right, I really don't know. Maybe this is better, but I really didn't like I don't know something like this. I also wasn't a fan of just something like this and then maybe something here, although this is probably possible. And yeah, I thought this was fine. Here though, if I play this, I don't know, this just feels meh. Like I can't do this, and do I protect the or do I do this and meh? And I white meh, I don't know. Maybe not the push, but anyway. And if I do this one, then white does the same, and I don't know. Maybe this is better, something like that. But then I still have weaknesses on the outside, so I went with this most solid option, I suppose, which turned out to be not the most solid maybe after all, because I still have the two cuts here. Yeah, and then I mean, okay, I defended here, but then I'm very curious if defending here was okay, because okay, I played away, then white defended very solidly here. Then I guess, well, the fight still seems okay for me even after I Tanuki'd twice essentially, right? He played this, then I played away, then he played, or they played this against this, then I played away, then he plays this, then I play away, so then this. Yeah. All of these exchanges. Yeah, also this, I mean, okay, maybe we leave it. Okay, we leave it. Maybe this, but all this felt really natural, and just blocking here seemed like, oh, white just plays this and gets the double Atari here anyway, or gets this one incentive because this one, and if I play this, then I don't know. So I thought this was fine and that this was overall good for me. But if I play this, my fear was that white does something like this. And then I can't play here because, can I not? Maybe I can. Actually, did I miscalculate this? I completely miscalculated this. So maybe I could have done this, huh? But then this, and this, and this, and this. Yeah, I guess it was possible to connect here. Um, but okay, I mean, getting this also felt pretty good for me. And then this seemed too small to me. Maybe, but okay, maybe, capture the corner? Okay, I mean, this is big. This is quite annoying I understand, but I was not expecting this. Yeah, and then I captured here and probably instead, maybe here was the timing to just defend now the shape. But also, the corner is also not that small and the fight wasn't that bad for me, it felt like. Yeah, and here if I don't want this, then maybe just this, because if now this one, then I didn't make this bad exchange, and then I actually, then white kind of owes a move on the outside. Or alternatively just do some, I don't know. Yeah, maybe just this. And if now this one and this one, that leaves a double Atari, so yeah, white can capture these two stones. Yeah, I guess I don't like now seeing this. White is essentially alive with this group, and I'm not alive on either side. Yeah, I guess no, then I don't like this anymore. So then I like my Atari. Then actually that was maybe necessary. Yeah, and then here. I was so shocked that white didn't push at least once, but okay. Yeah, and maybe actually here even just Tenuki to begin with would have been the choice to play here. It's not white cannot connect, and if white does something here, I can always just do this one, and then we fight this ko. And then it's a direct ko anyway. Well, it's not no, it's not a direct ko. Okay, yeah, then it's not a direct ko. I don't know. That's why I didn't like not. But if I respond and white captures, I can still just. What do I do now? Do I extend here? And then if white does something here and I do this and white does this, I guess this one is no longer such big of a forcing. It is kind. But then white runs out of forcing moves maybe. I also thought that finishing the ko was not bad because then at least after this, now it's finished, then my corner can, like he doesn't have the ko threats against this, so yeah. Yeah, so how did I lose this game so horribly here? If I here, let me quickly check here. Oh no, here I'm only 2 points ahead. Okay, so it's 12 points earlier then. Okay. So yeah, I managed to lose this. Maybe this one was this one maybe, yeah, this one was a bit too small. And this was fine. And then this one was probably a little bit, well, maybe this was fine. Yeah, let me get to that. I passed through it because fine, just to make you shut up. I don't know where. Maybe here. Maybe I don't know. Maybe here now. Where was it? I don't know. Let's just say here. This. What now? Come on, you were so impatient to get to this. Now tell me how does it work? Because you have calculated it to the end, right? No, I never said. I said black gets J17. Of course, I don't push with J17. Come on. And also, you need to calculate for yourself. You don't need to. I said the cut doesn't work. So that was nothing, as expected. Yeah, probably like I lost most of the lead here, right? So then what happened here? Somewhere here. Yeah, oh, I think it really. Okay. Maybe here instead? But maybe then this is the vital point just. Yeah, maybe this is probably, yeah, this is just the vital point. You can't jump in here. Best you can do. This would have been better. Yeah, that was silly because that didn't give me any, like maybe 1 point here, not even that, because that gives me the same. So this was a big mistake here. But he defended here. I guess that's back to the lead. So here defending, was that even necessary? Because literally it's just about. Yeah, this one was also not good because I'm already connected here. So that one was completely unnecessary. Why did I do this? This was horrible. This was just 1 point. Oof. In the meantime, we had this one which was bigger. 4.5 points here. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, instead of this one, I needed to play this and then this. And then maybe it's still close. That's my conclusion here. Yeah, that was okay. It wasn't even close here already. I actually caught up late in endgame a little bit here. It was white +8 here even. Holy crap, my second half sucks in this game. Because okay, after that I caught up a little bit. This one was just. Oh, I should. No, okay, with the core. I don't know, maybe with the core. It might just be that it's weird AI thinking here. So that was all fine, of course. This was fine. That was also okay. What happens here? Connect. Or push here. Okay. Actually, yeah, this one and then the cross cut after this one. Yeah, that's what I read, I thought, I don't know if I like this, but it would have been all of this is fine. This is actually not good. So this is where White got a small lead in the beginning because I needed to play here. And then I don't play this, I just play here. Or yeah, okay, that one actually makes sense. How about this one? Yeah, this is -1, I see. And then after this one and this one, there's still this weakness left on the outside. While this leaves a weakness too, it's at least somewhat sent. Oh wow, okay. And if I defend here and White then protects, now I don't have any weaknesses on the outside. But okay, so that was slightly better for White. And this was also, oh wow, okay, this was too passive. But he also played too passive. And then this was fine. And this was too passive, and that's where I got the lead back. This was fine. This one, okay, Here first? Oh, okay, I should play, I see, I should kind of counterattack and strengthen my group with this. Maybe. Okay, that was fine. Not amazing, but fine. Oh, yeah, this was too slow. So I did get a little bit back by potentially sacrificing the corner. Block was good though, so that was not a good exchange. Yeah, I didn't think the block. And then this was, yeah, I thought the best for him was to Tenuki immediately. And then indeed I should play here. Oh, but then this one? Do I need to understand this? I guess not. But then attachment. Okay, attachment was not good. Okay. And then this one. I should play here immediately. That makes sense because this is such an annoying move. I can play here myself. And if he were to extend, then I can still play this because here with this one. He had this one immediately. Okay, well, I have to review this with, yeah, this one. So this was indeed good for me, the way. And then it was indeed better to not play this one. Yep, that would have been, okay, yeah, empty triangle, yeah. So that was good. And then this one also was, yeah, if I now played, let's say this one instead, then white, yeah, so that would have been not a huge mistake, but -2, and I'm much more solid this way. Aha, I shouldn't even respond to that one. I see. This one is just bigger. Oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't even think about not responding here because of my weakness here. That's fascinating. And I think it was this one all the time because right now it's more or less sent against the corner and then block. Okay, weird AI kind of things. Ah, yeah, but here then I should spend a move. Maybe also even this. Also, how dare you to say you were supposed to? I mean, come on, dude. So the fight here, oh, I thought about this one. I thought about this one, but I thought it were, I guess both of them have the same problems that there's still RG, huh? But yeah, see this RG. So that was the vital point, and I thought white should play it immediately. And then here, this one, okay, similar. This one would have been better, whatever. Okay, all similar-ish. How about this one? I think, okay, not quite, I see. And then this, so here it was actually equal. If white just, I expected this move actually. I did expect this move, and then I thought I would just jump, and then it is an equal game. It's an equal game because my group here is not quite alive yet either. So I need some more strength in my corner. Still, it's not alive fully. But okay, he did this, and then did this. Then the Atari here was correct. This would have been a blunder because of this. So that and this and all of this. Yeah, so it was literally just I did correctly evaluate that white is too surrounded here and too thin here, and that white cannot against my group, which has no weakness and no cut, like nothing, and it's just a stick. There's a lesson that I gave a few of my 1Q students, which is called Respect the Stick. So here, clearly, my opponent was not respecting the stick and thought that he can surround this. Yeah, and then this was just way too much. And then this was actually the correct way. Yes. Okay, that was a bad exchange. Pushing in here was apparently bad exchange. I should just play this one. And if this one, just this one. Oh, okay. And then we can play here and just capture, and then it's still some kind of call. Let's see. My move is that bad though? The throw-in is bad though. Maybe. But then, yeah, I was so shocked that he didn't just push out here. So the throw-in, I should just capture. And then if he connects, I suppose it's the same thing, right? But he does have the eye, but he then has the ko, and yeah, it's the same thing essentially. So here I gave him the chance to do something better. And then he didn't do this, and I got to play here. Okay, the cut here is not good, apparently. Maybe a co-threat. Yeah, and then actually I should just ignore this whole situation. And if white now plays here, that's actually a blunder because I should still ignore, because white still has to play this one and can't connect. Oh, but then, hang on. No, white cannot connect because I can play here in Atari. And if white extends, then I can play here. And then if white captures back, I can capture. What is the difference? The difference is that I already spent a move here. And if white now captures back and I just squeeze here, And then white has to capture, and then it's just, then this group is just dead. Oh, and I mean, not dead, but I literally just play a very defensive move here. White can still not connect. Yeah, okay, I see. So this core was just, yeah, finishing the core was too careful here. And not wanting, so not want, so the point was I didn't want to give white more core threats, but the thing is white needed a lot more core threats. And so if instead here I don't freak out under this time pressure and I just play a big move instead here and just leave it as I thought was good. I just defend. And if white then continues to fight the core, then I just go back, go away. I can still play this one in center, I can play this one. Yeah, so instead of being like 8 points ahead, I ended up only 4 points ahead here. And then I was, yeah, and then again I needed to play here now. This was just way too big. I think the problem here was I thought this was going so well for me that I got complacent and just thought all I need to do is literally just live with my groups and I should be good. But it wasn't that good of a game for me, especially because I did spend the time to capture this. Yeah, and then here, even here, I needed to be still more aggressive. Because if he cuts here, I can, but this is complicated again. Okay. If I just extend, is that at least a little bit better? Nope, okay. Okay, the wedge wasn't amazing, but here I should still play here because this group is still not strong, and then he gets back here. And now all of a sudden the game is only black +2. And then this wasn't big enough to, then the game is back to even after this because I instead capturing here was really, really big because that actually activates the cut here. And if he has to defend here, then then also I'm much stronger here. And then this is even the biggest thing. Yeah, this I didn't think J3 was good, but I also didn't have the time to really evaluate this and see that essentially this one is double, like almost like, okay, I shouldn't play there, so that's where white actually took the small lead. And then then this is actually important. So here we both made mistakes here because we both should ignore this. This is probably too much, right? Because I can't. Okay, actually it's decent-ish. Because I can theoretically fight this core now. And I did see something like this core, but I thought, ugh, okay, and if white now just were to descend, then I can play here, and then that's good for me. Maybe I should do this, but okay, this was the correct choice. Then I did get to play this one, which was huge. This was actually good, okay, Yeah, then this was huge. And it was kind of close. And where did I lose this now? Oh, here I was under severe time trouble. Yeah, that one. Before it was close, but after this one, it's just better for white. I should capture here, not also. Okay, that would have been minus 0.6, but yeah, just playing this or connecting here. Oh, this one is also pretty big. Or just playing this one immediately, or pushing in here, anything. Yeah, but this one lost me. And then this one also lost me because it wasn't center. So these two, I was, I think, under time pressure and I lost the lead here and I just kept blocking here. And I think here I was maybe, or here I was still in Byoyomi, I guess. Maybe here also still. Yeah, but then the end game here was just, I needed to, this one was so big, this one was much bigger. He did need to connect here, okay. I thought he would play here, to be honest. But later maybe there's still something here. Right, if you connect here and white just does something, then you do this one and this one. And that's the ko that I mentioned. But it's a double ko. Okay. Anyway. Such a nice, I'm really proud of the evaluation here because, I mean, yeah, I mean, considering past self, maybe I still panicked a little bit here, but I was not. I was not in a oh no, I'm surrounded, everything is bad and so on. It was more like a oh okay, I didn't think that was good for him because I have so many liberties. Now I have to figure it out. So a little bit unfortunate that here I was playing a bit too slow at some stages of this game, but also my opening was I don't know what to do. I was so careful here. And then yeah, this happened, and then I got a really nice lead out of this. What should I play instead of this one? Just capture here. Oh, just capture to then threaten this one. Not this one? No, just this one, because then after this one, after the connection, you can just block here, and white can't gain any liberty here because you can always play the power square on either side. Maybe not. Oh, you don't even need to. No, here you don't even need to, right? You can just play here. And then you just extend, and you capture, and then it's okay. Anyway. Yeah, the whole game, let's essentially from here on out, I thought finishing the core was good enough. Then I thought just saving this group was big enough. And all this time, it was just so important to get to S5. And because in the end, white got to S5 first, and I played a bunch of very defensive, not point-making moves after this, it got close, and then especially. Okay, this one I would say is still close because we both didn't see that this had to be played. Yeah, and then I basically lost the game because I tried too hard to exploit the Aji here and time Suchi the game time Suchi out of this game, but instead I needed to be mindful of what's big instead and for example capture this or protect here. And then maybe it's a close game, and with slightly better end game, maybe in the end I can still win this game. But yeah, like that. Here it was white plus 4.5, so here it doesn't hit it. Here it didn't change anymore. Slight inaccuracy here by white to not defend in the other way. But yeah, not of course not enough to win this game. Okay, well, too bad. That's the second time that I lose against this player. That's the second time that I lose against this player in a close game, I think, no less. Yeah, in a close game. Because last time it was the same thing. I had him, and then somehow in endgame I wasn't looking for the best thing, and then it got close and he won by a few points. So it's almost a repeat of last year's pro qualification game against him. And it was my first game as well, I think. So now the second year in a row that I lose in the same manner against the same opponent. That's a bit rough. Oh well. What you gonna do? Get some dinner, I guess, is what you're gonna do. And some light for my dinner. All right. See you in 2 days for my game versus Greenstone. And then wait, is that correct? No, we play on Wednesday, I think. What's on Tuesday? No, Tuesday would have been tomorrow, so Wednesday is correct. See you then. No, hang on, what? Oh yeah, July 1st. So not tomorrow. Yeah, so in 2 days. Oh, right, because first. Okay, yeah. So in 2 days for that, and then 4 days because that's T minus four. I should have just trusted that for the special project. So until then, have a good one. Have a good start to your week.